People, it's time for another episode of Brawl, and I think it's about time we did a battle between elements and what element brings more blaze to the field than fire. Tonight's fighters we have Tsuna versus Natsu Dragon Eel. Which one of these fire and fist fighters will win in this battle? And anyways, we'll discuss the fighters in a minute. Shoutouts. Number 1, Corin O'Keefe. Number 2, Aiden Kerr. Number 3, Prince Suka 91. Number 4, the Elite Omega Guardian. Number 5 goes to Simple Star. As I have said many times, these are all versus YouTubers. They are all very good people and very good friends. They all deserve a lot of support. And I'm telling you to give them support after everything they have all helped me with. So thank you guys. Let's start the fight. Tsuna Yoshi, a young 14-year-old boy who is capable of using fire just like Natsu. However, his fire power is a little bit different. I'm about to discuss why. Tsuna, or we'll just call him Tsuna for short. Tsuna is actually able to predict his opponent's moves just before they're about to happen. He also makes great use of his flames. Just one uncharged casual shot from this kid could blow through an entire building into smithereens. That's how strong this kid is. Yeah, in terms of speed, he's massively above hypersonic levels. We have seen him move faster than hypersonic speeds, and he is also completely immune to fire. Well, considering he's got fire on his hair, he should be immune to fire. Oh well, what else did I forgot what else is. Yeah, like I said, he also makes good use of his fire. He's able to use it to predict his opponent's moves. He can even use it to fly, and he can also propel himself at high speeds while he's running. So he makes really good use of his powers. That's really all I have to say on Tsuna Yoshi, and let's get into the fight. It's time to talk about these two fiery fist fighters and who can use their fire better to take the other one out. Now let's discuss these fighters to see who would win in a fire battle. There's going to be a lot of fire in this episode. Natsu Dragon Eel, known as Natsu Dragon Eel, and the fire mage from the Fairy Tail Guild. Yeah, Natsu has some really interesting powers. He's able to control fire at his will. He can use it to form many magic techniques. He can use his fire in combat. He's also completely immune to fire, and he can even absorb. He can even eat fire to gain more power. But basically, how this works is because Natsu has the lungs of a dragon since he was raised by Ezekiel. Ezekiel was a dragon himself and raised Natsu to be just like a dragon. Yeah, so this is why Natsu can swallow, eat, and breathe fire. And as I've already explained, Natsu's fire is no ordinary fire. Especially when he eats fire coming his way, it gets sent back to his opponent with just as much force. So Natsu's strongest Natsu without charging any fire is probably around about strong enough to destroy a city block or a building. If he has swallowed tons of fire, he can be strong enough to destroy buildings, cities, and even islands. He can even destroy islands. That's how strong his fire can be if charged up correctly. We'll discuss Natsu. Let's go on to Tsuna VS. And it looks like someone's gonna have to prepare a funeral for Natsu. That was just overkill. Anyway, by the time I explain why Tsuna is our winner. Yes, I will say Natsu does kind of take the advantage in pure power, but Natsu's advantage in pure power was just simply not enough to get the victory. Simply since these flames were pretty much useless, since Tsuna is much faster than Natsu, being able to move at massively hypersonic speeds. They're both immune to fire, which cancels both their fire attacks out, so it really comes down to their physical combat skills, and Tsuna is just above Natsu in that level. And one thing Tsuna can also predict his opponent's moves just before they happen. So Natsu is pretty much screwed. Any fire moves that Natsu tries to use, and I know what you're all thinking, but Natsu's electricity. Again, it's safe to say that Tsuna could probably can probably dodge electricity, or he can predict it coming for an easy counter. But since Natsu is a lot slower and unable to see his opponent's moves coming, it won't be long before he slips up and then Tsuna can go in for the kill. The winner is Tsuna.